Okay, so this is kind of going to be very off the cuff, very unscripted, because I just need an outlet for this. I just learned about this just now, and I need to talk about this for a second. Skibbity Toilet. So in Skibbity Toilet, there's this guy. He's supposed to be like a G-Man type character. He's really like mysterious and runs in the background. And he's basically a self-insert. He's voiced by the creator, and his name is never stated, but I have a feeling it's just going to be the creator's name. Anyway, I saw this and I thought it was pretty cringy. I was like, ugh, okay, self-insert. That's pretty lame, especially considering like the weird mysterious powers he has. He's like some kind of omnipotent being. It's pretty dumb. But he has these glasses. They have like this weird rim and this kind of green tint, and then they have these legs. I don't know what you really call them, but they look familiar. They've always looked familiar to me, and I couldn't pinpoint why. I didn't think much of it at the time, so I just moved on. But there's more characters that have these glasses, and they have this kind of aesthetic. It's an entire faction of people who like wear these glasses, and they have these like mysterious powers. There's a scene. There's two characters. One of them you don't see, obviously, because they're the camera. But the other is like this guy who looks like this. He has glasses, and he has this like haircut. And he's and in the scene, he's like, you go on, I will take care of the problem. And he like equips these two crowbars, and it's heavily implied that he's like supposed to be the character who wields two plungers, and everyone likes him. But the point is, again, he looked very familiar to me, and I couldn't put my finger on it. I couldn't put my finger on who this guy was, who he looked like, until today. And that's when I saw this picture of Kojima today. This is Hideo Kojima. He's wearing those glasses. He's wearing those same glasses, and he has that haircut. And then it clicked. I realized what I was looking at, and I realized what the connection was, and I realized what is currently happening in the Skibbity Toilet series. And I feel like I'm about to lose it. I'm sure most of you won't understand what I'm talking about, or like what is bro yapping about, But to try and explain this, there is a entire faction of mysterious human type beings that are all wearing the Kojima glasses, as well as the mysterious omnipotent being whatever guy who's basically a self-insert of the creator for Skibbity Toilet. Which means that the creator is trying to emulate Hideo Kojima in Skibbity Toilet. Hunt Down the Freeman? Hunt Down the Freeman, and how like it took inspiration from Hideo Kojima's like storylines and things like that. It took inspiration from Metal Gear, I think 5, and it totally failed because it was like terribly written and all that. Yeah, that's happening to Skibbity Toilet now. The creator of Skibbity Toilet is trying to Hideo Kojima-ize the series. I'm gonna lose it. And I feel like I'm losing it because this is something that nobody else understands. Like 90% of people I talk to or interact with or are friends with, they don't keep up with Skibbity Toilet, so they have no idea what the hell I'm talking about or why. They don't know like what's going on in the series right now. They don't know what kind of characters. They don't know what kind of plot lines or anything like that, because obviously it's freaking brain rot, right? But seeing this and realizing this is happening, it feels like I'm looking at the internet media equivalent of Cthulhu. A massive, incomprehensible being that makes you crazy the more you look at it. But this is worse than Cthulhu, I would argue, because no one else can see it. Like, no matter how hard I try to explain the situation to people, like, it's just going to go straight over their head. And they're not going to understand just how wrong this is. about how much of an affront this is to like traditional storytelling and media, about how goddamn cringy it is, and how, oh, don't get me wrong, Skibidi Toilet on its own is like, it's okay, but this is a new level of brain rot, and I can't quantify just how much it is driving me nuts. I suppose I don't know what else there is to say about this. I just had this revelation today, and it hurt. I mean, it's weird for me to like be so like emotionally invested into this, but it genuinely, like, when I learned this, at the moment of me learning this, I fell over like Walter White. You know, I lost it. I snapped. And so I just wanted to put this out here, because otherwise I would have like just been sitting here with my own thoughts and probably would have driven myself insane. I hope that this is at least somewhat understandable. If not, whatever. It's more content on my channel, right? Thanks for listening, I guess. Bye.